How's it going, everyone? Expert Gamer here. Welcome back to the Donkey Kong 64 Expert Challenge. Today, we will be going through Creepy Castle, and you will need 80 golden bananas to enter the level. As always, I will be showing how to get the hardest golden bananas, as well as any golden bananas I wasn't able to collect. And in this video, we will see that there are a few golden bananas that are impossible to get within the rules of the challenge. To get this golden banana, we have to kill a bunch of these flying bug enemies. And as always, we're going to have to kill them using our bombs. The problem with that is they're not just going to fly straight at our face. Instead, they're going to come at us from an angle, which is going to make this a lot more difficult. What you'll want to do is stay up against the wall so that they can't come from behind you, then go into first person and move your camera back and forth so that you can see them no matter where they come at you from. If none of them are coming at you and you can't see them in the distance, move a little bit and then quickly go back into first person. Be sure not to stay out of first person for too long because they can come at you really quick unexpectedly. You will have to be patient and wait for them all to come for you, which may take a few minutes. I'm going to speed past the sections where I'm just waiting on them. In this room, we have to kill a bunch of invisible bats, and the way we do that is by turning invisible ourselves. Once we turn invisible, the bats will be able to hurt us. At that point, we want to run into the corner and wait for them to come to us. And unlike the bugs we just killed, they will come straight for our face. The thing that makes this tricky is that after a while, your invisibility will wear off. At that point, you'll have to go back to the middle and turn invisible again. And the problem with that is every time you go and turn invisible, you're going to be vulnerable to being attacked and taking damage. The good news is that even though the bats are invisible, you can still kind of see where they are. When you turn invisible, you want to make sure that it's clear that the bats aren't swarming around you. If you do it when no bats are around you, you'll be safe.
Welcome to bonus stage.
So this minigame can be tricky if you don't know how to do it properly. What you don't want to do is just spam swats while you're directly over the bug, because you'll never hit it if you do that. What you have to do is lead your swats and slap where the fly is going. Also, while you swat, don't just stand still. Move towards the bug as you swat. It is also not a good idea to just rapidly swat, because if you do, the fly will move faster and it will be a lot harder to hit. It may take a few tries to get the hang of it, but once you learn how to do it, it shouldn't be too hard. Now I'm going to show a few golden bananas that are actually impossible to collect within the rules of the challenge. So one of the rules is you're not allowed to buy gun upgrades, and because of that, you're not allowed to buy the scope gun. And as it turns out, you need the scope gun to get a few of the golden bananas. There are a total of 4 golden bananas you won't be able to collect in Creepy Castle without the scope gun, as I will demonstrate. So here I have to shoot targets to make the water level rise to get the golden banana, but as you can see, without being able to zoom in with the scope gun, I don't have the range to hit the targets. So to shoot this switch and get to the bonus barrel, you have to have the scope gun. There's actually a way to shoot it without having the scope gun, but that's a glitch, so you can't do that. Also, it turns out that this bonus barrel is the Beaver Bother minigame, which, if you played this game before, you know is the hardest one in the game, so you're welcome. Same deal with this golden banana, you have to have the scope gun. So this is going to be another golden banana that you need the scope gun for, and as it turns out, it's another one that's a Beaver Bother minigame. So for those of you who think you're being robbed by not being able to do Beaver Bother, you can make doing that a bonus challenge for this game. And if you guys really want, I can do a video on that, just let me know in the comments. But part of the reason I didn't include it in this challenge is because it's not the fun kind of hard. It just seems like the beavers refuse to go in the hole sometimes, and that just makes the minigame really frustrating. And I want to make my challenges hard, but fun to play, and Beaver Bother just takes away from that. So, as you can see, I can't shoot the switch without the scope gun. And I still can't shoot it if I come on top of here. That's 4 golden bananas you can't get without the scope gun. And now, let's move on to the boss. For this boss, we're going to have 3 minutes, and the time is going to come down to how quickly we can get into a cannon to hit him. There will be a little bit of luck involved with this boss because it's random where he pops up. Also, make sure you don't shoot out of a cannon and miss, because if you do, it'll cost you too much time. So while you're waiting for him to pop up, you want to stand to where you can see him no matter where he goes. You can see that I can tell where he is because the space around the cannon is lit up. So after I hit him a 3rd time, I'm going to have a chance to hit him again before he shoots lasers. And you will save a few seconds if you can get him on his first pop-up. He will always either be on the back or on the sides from where you hit him the 3rd time. He will never be in the front at the closest cannon to you, unfortunately. We need to be careful around this enemy in the middle, because we're not allowed to kill him. Ideally, we want to get Cardboard K. Rool to kill him with his lasers, which doesn't count as us killing him, because he can potentially get in the way and slow us down from getting to the cannon as fast as possible. You can see there, K. Rool didn't kill him, but luckily he popped up right next to us and he didn't slow us down too much. So you can see a dark version of K. Rool popped up in front of us, which you don't want to go for because that's a decoy. The decoy will always be directly across from the real one. So now K-Rool's gonna pop up really fast a bunch of times, and we're just gonna stare at this wall while he does it right now, because it reduces lag if we do that. And we'll save a few seconds by reducing the lag. So now we want to get a good view of all the cannons like we did before, and we want to be ready to jump in one when he pops up in front of us. He will always pop up a total of 6 times, and will move in a counterclockwise circle. If you can't get a good view of all the cannons, like I'm not able to right now, you'll need to be able to track where he is so that you can hit him when he pops up wherever you are. And just to be clear, your time will end the moment you enter the cannon to hit him for the last time, because that's the point at which you will stop controlling yourself. And that's it for Creepy Castle. In the next video, we will go through Hideout Helm, the last level in the game. And you will need to collect 100 golden bananas to enter the level. To do that, you'll have to collect nearly every available golden banana along the way. Hope to see you all back for the next video. But until then, remember kids, don't try this at home. How would you call an expert?